tell you someone else who's been causing some interesting questions lately is climate campaigner Mike Cannon-Brookes. He's sure got an unusual way of saving the planet. It's been on show this weekend. The tech billionaire, who is all about reducing emissions, flew to Melbourne on his private jet for, wait for it, the Formula One Grand Prix, where he has a team racing.
Yeah, Cannon-Brookes claimed in a recent LinkedIn post that buying a private jet created deep internal conflict, but was necessary so he could spend more time with his family, James.
Oh, to be so conflicted internally.
To be conflicted.
I wish I had such internal conflicts. I think, should I buy an $80 million private jet or should I not? Oh, the conflict.
Or should I save the world?
Should I sponsor a Formula One team or should I not? Talk about internal conflicts. The thing with climate change is if you believe it to be true, then you must believe it all the time.
Absolutely.
You can't believe it when it's convenient and then forget about it when there's a Formula One Grand Prix to attend and I don't want to travel on a commercial jet. This is the reason why people just don't believe the climate stuff, because if we're in a climate crisis, if global boiling is a thing, if the world is in a perilously dangerous position where, you know, it's life or death, and the people promoting this idea are picking and choosing when they care about the planet, when they don't, why would the rest of us? And one more thing, he excused his ownership of a private jet and his sponsorship of an F1 team, and trigger alert, the Formula One cars are not electric.
Correct, exactly.
He excused all of that by saying, but I spend so much money, you know, offsetting emissions and in my philanthropy. So basically he's saying, if you're rich enough to pay for indulgences like the Catholics used to do, then you can go on committing climate sins.
Yeah.
But those of us who aren't tech billionaires, well, we just have to suck it up.
So look, after a private internal battle with himself, Mr. Carbon Neutral himself has gone ahead and flown his private jet from Sydney to Melbourne. Boo-hoo, poor man, poor Mike Cannon-Brookes. But at the same time, James, he's telling us to be green. He's telling us that, you know, we've got to live a carbon neutral life. The other part, as you mentioned, that's hilarious of all this is that he's actually got his own Formula One sponsorship deal. Yeah. And as you said, they're not electric cars. They're not electric cars. They're carbon emissions. And it's really all about money. It is once again this elitist hypocrisy we see time and time again. We actually saw it recently, even with Leonardo DiCaprio as one example over in the United States. Another a climate zealot who's got his own private jet, which he uses regularly. And this is what they do, James. It's all about I'm holier than thou. It's a holier than thou mentality. But when it comes to themselves, they can do whatever they want.
It sure does.